through. Jamie Vardy's in. Jamie Vardy's in. He's going to be a goal. Yes! The price of football, mate.
On the out.
Hello and welcome back to Blue Tinted Glasses. It is, of course, time for another Match Day Live. This time it is not the Premier League. It is the EFL Cup or the Carabao Cup, whatever you want to call it. The Coca-Cola Cup. What else did it used to be called? Worthington Cup? Was that one? I don't know. Manny's old enough. He'll tell me in a sec. So yeah, it is Manchester United against Leicester City. We're going to get into some pre-match stuff now before the game starts in just over 10 minutes. I am joined by Manny and just on time, Anil. How are we both doing, lads?
Good, mate. How you doing?
All good. Anil, what's going on, mate?
I only barely made it. I'm going to have to do the walk of shame right here. The manager's going to be taking me into his office. And he's going to be like, what have you been up to? We have about 4 different StreamYard links. That's my excuse. So this is the 4th one I entered.
Yeah.
And you're right, Loxy, by the way. I think when we first won it in 97, it was the Coca-Cola Cup. And then when we won it in 2000, it was the Worthington Cup, I think.
Facts.
Yeah, there we go.
I was there both finals.
Ooh, nice. Right, let's get some comments up on screen. Remember, everybody, this is going to be live for 2 hours minimum. So keep getting your comments in throughout the whole stream. Let me know what you think to the team news. We're going to talk about that in a second. And more importantly, during the game, make sure you stick around and let me know what you think. Right. I'm coming to you first, Manny. Talk to me about the team news. There we go. It is on screen now.
I'm actually quite happy. It's likely that we're going to see the classic manager bounce, isn't it? And look at the team that United have picked. It's so strong. So we can go either 2 ways. We can go for it. And it's going to be a hard day anyway. But we've got a really big game on the weekend playing Ipswich. That's really important. And these guys who've been training every day and they've been sitting on the bench and they've been waiting to people like Casey, Samare, Connor Cody himself, and we need to see them. And Canoose, there are some exciting moments. Really excited to see Canoose. Let's see how he adapts on the big stage. I'm good, pleased for McAteer today. And there was one interesting selection tonight that I really noted was JJ's playing. I find that fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on there. Anil, your turn, mate. I want to hear what you think about the team news because, talking points really. No out-and-out striker, even though Edouard is on the bench. What do you make of that? And what do you make of the team in general?
I think it's summed up best. I've gone into one of the forums. Someone's put prayers tonight for the post-match analysis reaction, atting me. So that probably says all you need to know. Look, I agree with Manny. I think, to be honest with you, it's all about the weekend. Sports are not at the game. Shock. Plastic it's sports are only going to
That is a surprise.
Much love to Josh. Yeah, maybe the Edouard one's interesting. Justin, I think with his engine, I don't think he'll play the full game. I think he'll probably get pulled off after, let's say 60, 70 minutes. I think they'll really have one eye in mind of what I would say is that maybe this makes you think, okay, well, if this is our lineup for tonight, you can pretty much guess what our lineup's going to be for Ipswich. And what I would say is that looks like our lineup for Ipswich is probably going to be the same lineup that we had last week. And I think that is the right way to start. So actually, I take this as quite a big positive, which you might think, how is this guy taking a positive when most likely we're going to be doing the instant match reaction and saying, and it's finished 5-0 to Manchester United or something like that. But you got to take the graces where it is. El Canouse, I want to see him play. Skip actually the same, just because he looks like an old man. He's an exciting player, I think, to look at. So let's judge where it goes. But I'm expecting a bit of a rough night, if I'm being honest.
You know what, though? Sorry, this is completely unrelated, but I have to say it's just come to my mind. Anil, mate. No Fox's Den. It's Wednesday. I know. I've literally just thought that would have been our episode 9, the 9th Fox's Den in a row, and it isn't tonight. But we have got Matchday Live instead. So yeah.
You could say this is like Fox's Den Premium. Everyone in chat, because only the members would get this normally. But if you're not, you're getting a preview as to what the premium version would be, where you get a live full 2 hours, it goes to penalty shootouts, you could get even half an hour more. So, you know, it could be bad, could be good, depends on how you look at it.
Yeah, absolutely. Clibo1 says, I'm happy with it, although where do we score? Costa says, I wouldn't like us to get pasted. However, I'm not bothered if we got the cup. Manny, talk to me. I want to hear your opinion on what you actually want from Leicester this season in the cups, because Ragsy wants to win it. Ragsy said he wants to win the cup. Wait, was it Ragsy? I'm sure it was Ragsy. Somebody said. I thought it was Ragsy. And, you know, the thing is, mate, I think a lot of people will probably say focus on the league, don't get any injuries, just come out nice and clean and fit. But on the other hand, it's kind of like you don't want to get absolutely, you know, smashed up 6-5, 4-0, because even though the majority of the team are not starting this, that will probably start on the weekend, you've still got a couple in there, and you know you don't want the confidence low, do you?
The confidence, even if we got spanked 5-0 plus tonight, a lot of these players aren't the players who are going to be playing regularly. These are the players who have been waiting, they've been training, they've been, you know, we've said people like Cody, he's not had any minutes. How can you bring him on for 5? Well, how can we give people minutes if it's not tonight? You know, this is the only occasion. But there are no other league competitions, cup competitions, sorry. This is your only shot. And for squad harmony as well, it's good to give these people some minutes. And, I mean, I know it's a long shot. Of course it's a long shot. But we could hang in there for penalties. And... yeah, you could. I can see a classic.
Manny Cooper confirmed.
Hey,
have you ever seen Manny and Steve Cooper in the same room at the same time? I rest my point.
Well, do you remember Forest fans and a lot of us saying that Steve Cooper's traditional setup suits playing big teams?
Yeah.
Well, we can test that theory today, can't we?
We can. I mean, because I know we've played like Arsenal and Spurs, but you know, I know stats and the scoreline and stats are two different things, of course, and like how the game actually played out. But you could argue we did, you know, in periods of both games, we did well. You know, the second half against Spurs, we did well. The first, what was it, 20, 30 minutes of the Arsenal game, we did quite well. So, Anil, do you think there might be something behind that? Do you think, you know, it might suit Steve Cooper tonight, going up against a Man United team where we are expecting to lose, but also it doesn't really mean too much because it's only the cup?
Yeah, I mean, I've actually just put it in chat there. I think that they will win, but I actually would be a bit surprised if we get absolutely cooked. I just don't think Man United are the most free-flowing attacking team. You could say that, yes, maybe the shackles will come off, but the issue with their team is they play this like really crazy sort of attacking with 6, but only leaving 4 men back type of formation. And they're not very good at finding the front 6 anyway. So we'll still probably create chances. I mean, I am expecting it to be a bit emotional though at Old Trafford tonight, and probably like the fans will give rude. You know, I think they'll probably come out of the blocks quite quickly, but we could do something. I mean, do you know what I can remember? After Claude Puel got sacked, we knew Brendan Rodgers was coming in, and Brendan Rodgers watched from the sidelines. But I think we played Brighton. I think we might have lost that game, or maybe I'm getting it wrong, but I do remember the performance was abject. Like, it weren't great viewing. And I was thinking, if anything, Brendan Rodgers looks happy up in the stands because he knows the fat contract he's about to get. But if he was looking at the team, he's probably thinking, oh, might be a bit more work here than I thought there is. So we shall see. And I think the interesting thing actually is that Amorim hasn't, as far as I understand, been officially appointed yet. And I think that's big because if he was there in the ground tonight, then those players would actually be on it, because you know you have to play good to impress him. But if he's not even going to be there and it's not 100% confirmed, well, I suspect they'll make the effort. You know what I mean? It's not quite the same. It's like when I do my streams and I know that Lox is watching them, I've got to put extra effort in, because otherwise the gaffer's going to be telling me off in the morning. But if I know that he's having the Sunday off, I can just say whatever rubbish I want on my analysis. So
yeah, absolutely. Let's get a few comments in. We've got 5 minutes before kickoff. So Reese said, sorry, not cooked, super cooked. Could be 8-0. Reese isn't happy. Ray says, I smashed the like button. My big screen has the match and I'm ready for this tie. Come on, you foxes. Thank you to Ray for smashing the like button. Make sure everybody else follows suit. Chris says, I really don't think their team is good, regardless of the manager, maybe better than ours, but this is not a big difference in skill. I would disagree. I think they've got some, you know, maybe not superstars, but they've got some very, very good players. Richo, the Everton fan, says, evening all at BTG. Oh, you know, it's the first time someone's ever referred to me as BTG, but thank you, mate. short name there. Clibo says, Anil, how do we beat them tonight? What's your strategy? Before I hear Anil's strategy, I want to hear Manny's strategy, and then I'll come to Anil. Manny, what's your strategy to beat United?
Park the bus, pray for penalties, hope for set piece. If you get a chance, use the young legs of Casey to try and stretch them, try and do something himself. We know he's been able to nick a goal at times previously. Elkanous is going to have to possibly create something, or another, or are you 25 yarder like he did against Tranmere? But when I look at Rashford and Garnacho against Luke Thomas and JJ, who's struggling a bit this season, I'm saying don't give them any space to run into in behind. Park the bus today, which is kind of against my general philosophy, but it's our second team.
Yeah. Anil, go on, give me yours, mate. I know you've touched on it briefly, but what do we do tonight to try and win?
I put pray in chat, but the honest truth is because it's Van Nistelrooy and it's not Ten Hag, we don't even know what system they're going to go for. Is it going to be 4-3-3? They might go for 4-2-3-1 themselves. So I think to be objective, the first 10 or 15 minutes, you've actually just got to not necessarily park the bus, but control the game just to work out what's going on. So if I was literally sitting there on the touchline with Steve Cooper, that's what I'd be doing. First 15 minutes, just take as many notes as you can. Okay, they're playing this system. Okay, now we can make the adaptations based on that. Because what if he's doing something wild, like he's got 2 men up front or something like that? Then you're going to have to quickly adapt. Then I think once we work out what they're doing, then we can have a go at them. If they are going for the Eric Ten Hag system and he hasn't had enough time to change it, then we just got to look for the fast transitions and get our fast players playing there. That's maybe what's a bit worry, because if you've got people like Ayew there, it doesn't give you, I feel like, the same sort of threat. Bobby Reed and McAteer, we don't know what they're like, right? But they would probably be, if we were playing our first team against Man United, I'd absolutely be looking for Mabadidi and Fatawu to be the difference makers against Man United.
Right, finally, lads, score predictions. Anil, give me a score prediction, mate.
3-0 Man United.
Manny?
4-0. Sorry.
Shall I be the positive one here and say 2-0 Man United? That's positive. All right. Cheers to Manny and cheers to Anil. I'll see you guys at half time. Yeah, people in the chat start getting your comments in now with your score prediction. But yeah, I'll see you guys at half time. Thanks so much. See ya. Right, there we go. The match is about to start. The players are out on the pitch. What is going to happen? Richo reckons 1-0 Leicester. Interesting. Boho says, hi, lads. Hoping for a good win today. Going to nick 1-0. Interesting. Boho, keep getting your score predictions. And guys, you can get your predictions in throughout the whole game. Feel free to do that. And yeah, just keep getting the comments in all the time through the stream because I want to hear what you guys think to the match as it goes on. Boho says, hope you are well, Ox. Hope you are well too, mate. Nice to see you again as always. Quick shout out as well to Arthur, who is a member of the channel. Thank you so much, Arthur. Much appreciated. Top man. I just saw as well, Kelechi Iheanacho just scored 2 goals tonight for Sevilla. His first 2 goals for Sevilla in the Copa del Rey. But yeah, even to you, Richo. So yes, the game is about to start. So I'm looking forward to this one. Again, it is a cup game. It's not the Premier League. We all want to focus on the Premier League, I'm sure. But if we can get a nice cup run on the go, that would be feckin' lovely. Sorry to swear. If anybody has missed the team news, it is on my screen over here, of course. But if you want a closer up, here it is. Danny Ward, James Justin, Captain, Connor Cody, Caleb Okoli, and Luke Thomas. Bilal Elkanous, Skip, and Sumari in the midfield. Wide men, McAteer and Decordova-Reid, and Jordan Ayew as the striker. No out-and-out striker. There is one on the bench, though, and that's Odsonne Edouard. Just seeing Ruud van Nistelrooy, Man United's interim manager, on the touchline. So, yeah, Anil got it spot on, though, in my opinion. We don't know how this is going to go, to be honest with you. We've got no idea. It could go well for us. It could go extremely well for them. We just don't know. The game is about to start, so I will get the timer ready on screen, the match clock. And it is going to be Who is that? Who's that doing the kickoff? Who is it? Who's starting us off today? Bilal El Khanous, I believe. Bilal El Khanous. And we are underway. There we go. The timer is live. Thank you to everyone who's hit the like button already. Much appreciated. Continue to do so if you can. And already, Leicester City are putting Manchester United under a little bit of pressure. Can you believe it? I cannot. Just pressing their back line there, which is nice to see. Nice to see. All right, let's get everything up on screen ready. Our good, trusted friend, SofaScore, of course. Where are we? EFL Cup, Man United. Man United having to play it around the back here. So Jordan Ayew is definitely taking up that centre spot, I suppose, as the striker, with McAteer and Decordova-Reid providing the width there. The Man United team is Altay Bayandыр, Diego Dalot, Matthias de Ligt, Victor Lindelof, and Lisandro Martinez. Manuel Ugarte and Casemiro as the double pivot or two midfielders. Rashford and Garnacho providing the width with Bruno in the 10 and Joshua Zirkzee, who I do like. I am a big fan of Joshua Zirkzee. Chester is saying, going for a 4-0 loss today, feeling positive. That doesn't sound positive, man. I said a 2-0. 2-0's positive. 4-0 ain't. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Let me also update the score on the title of the video. There we go. But yeah, very, very interesting. Casemiro now with it in the midfield for Manchester United. Samari put him under a little bit of pressure to start with. Man United go long to Diego Dalot. Bounces over Samari's head. Now Bruno's got it. Casemiro, Ugarte, play out wide to Lisandro Martinez. Jester Leicester says, manager bounces, no myth, works every time. Every time? Did we get one? When we sacked Pearson? Sorry, not when we sacked Pearson. When we sacked Enzo? Rodgers? What was the next game after the Rodgers game? I want to say we got smacked 5-2 by Fulham. Correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say that happened, but let me know. That wasn't under Rodgers, was it? Or was it? I can't remember. People in the chat, let me know if you remember what happened in the game after Brendan Rodgers was sacked. Oh, no, because we had the two defeats where we didn't have a manager. So Dean Smith's first game, what happened? Remind me, please. Remind me now. Not the Villa or Bournemouth game. It was Fulham, wasn't it? Dean Smith's first game was the 5-3 Fulham game. I'm sure it was. Cheers, Sean, for the comment. Bit of a quiet start here. The Wolves 2-1 win. Yeah, I remember that one because I was in Porto for it. I remember watching that one. Ball over the top to Garnacho. Alejandro Garnacho. Short passes here for Man United. Have to go a bit deep. Is that Harry? It's not Harry Maguire, is it? It's Martinez and de Ligt. Rashford. He's playing on the right. Rashford is playing on the right. He normally plays on the left, though, doesn't he? Is that new for him to be on the right under Van Nistelrooy, or does that always happen? Has that been happening for a while? Jordan Ayew putting loads of pressure on Lindelof. He wins it down on the left side. 1-2 with Bilal El Khanous into... Yeah, Bilal El Khanous has it now. Luke Thomas. We have to go back. Samari. Let's try and build a bit of possession. Oh, well, it's no myth except our club. Yeah, absolutely. Luke Thomas goes long looking for Jordan Ayew. He takes it down on his chest. Ayew's playing very wide here. We don't have a striker at the moment. I think Ayew's forgetting that he's meant to be the number 9. Oliver Skip. Back with Skip. Okoli. Okoli goes over the top to Decordova-Reid, who's actually playing on the right. McAteer on the left. It's going to be a goal kick for Manchester United. Decent start. Not terrible. Not terrible. Obviously, Man United haven't got going yet, but you could argue neither have we. Clemo says, all right, lad. Hello to you, mate. Thank you very much for joining us. Steve Cooper on the touchline in his big black jacket. How is everyone's week going? Camo says on the best. Hey, it's tradition for a match day live, for a watch along. Gotta have a beer. Gotta have a beer. Delict now with it. Nice little 1-2 there with Xerxes. Xerxes got it. It's going to be a foul, I think, on... No, it's not. Leicester win the ball back. Bilal El Khanous. Wrong decision there for me. Wrong decision. Has to come back now to Connor Cody. Samari. So Samari looks like he might be playing the Winks role a little bit. I think Connor Cody just smacks that long. Chest down from Decordova-Reid into the path of Bilal El Khanous. It's gone out for a Leicester throw-in. Offside. Fucking hell. Terrible. Terrible. Clemo, let us know your score prediction. People have told us theirs, so your turn, mate. Let me know what your score prediction is for Leicester. 30th. There's fireworks on the 30th of October. Is today? Is it Halloween tonight? Is Halloween tonight, 30th, or is that tomorrow, 31st? I can't remember. Delict now with it. Martinez has to go back to the Turkish keeper. Delict. Leicester pressing well, to be honest with you. Leicester are pressing well. Oh, there's a slip from Connor Cody. And Xerxes in now. He beats Okoli. He's into the box. It bounces off James Justin. Leicester win possession back. Okay, tomorrow, Halloween. Not overly confident because they've got new manager, plus it's second string team from us, 2-1 United. It's better than what we said. We all said 2-0, 3-0 and 4-0. So I said 2-0. The other lad said 3 or 4. Alejandro Garnacho. Casemiro goes long out wide to Marcus Rashford on this right-hand side. Looked like it was going to be a good delivery, that, but Luke Thomas gets his body in front of it, and it goes out for a corner for Manchester United. 7 minutes on the clock. Ruud van Nistelrooy watches on. Xerxes a big guy, isn't he? Man United go short. Rashford into Bruno. It's deflected there by Decordova-Reid. Ayew now with it. Tries to get forward. Leicester playing themselves into a bit of trouble here. We get out somehow. Okoli is playing on the right side of the back two, if you like, the two centre-backs, where Wout Faes normally plays. Okoli's normally on the left, of course. Cody is on the left this time. And here is Cody out wide to Luke Thomas. He looks for an option. Can't find one. Has to go backwards. Connor Cody into Danny Ward. We don't care about the result as long as the players get a good run out and look good. Maybe El Khanous performs. Yeah, that would be nice, mate. That would be nice. Lissandro Martinez now at the back. Mateus Delict goes out to Diego Dalot. Bad touch from him. Loses the ball. He wins it back, though, somehow. And Manchester United go backwards, looking to build again. Kunal says, I want to win the League Cup. It'd be lovely. It'd be lovely to win the League Cup. I mean, let's be honest. It's the only thing we haven't won it under King Power, right? We've won the Premier League and the FA Cup and the Championship. It'd be nice to win that as well. That's for sure. Still shocked that Edouard didn't start. Don't we need a real striker behind Vards, or is he going to play 90 minutes in every league? You know, it's ridiculous, Ray. I completely agree, mate. I completely agree. Yeah, but it's probably not the season for it. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's not the season. Not the season to focus on it. Oh, Leicester have a chance to attack here. We've got about 5 men forward. James Justin now into the box. He tries to play it across to Jordan Ayew. Oh, Leicester have won it back. Bilal El Khanous into Ayew, in the penalty area. He's going to shoot from range. He is straight into the keeper's hands. Stays 0-0. We had a good break there. James Justin put a poor pass in and he was looking for Ayew. Now Manchester United have a chance to break. Garnacho here on the left. It's a bit of a poor pass from from Bruno. So Skip has a chance to get back. That's going to be a foul on Skip by Garnacho. It's going to be a Leicester free kick. We look better than them, for Fox's sake, TV says. Their expected fast start hasn't happened. Agree completely. Yeah, I agree. If anybody is watching the game as well, get your comments in now. Let me know what you have made to it so far. What have you made to this so far? Let me know now. Yeah, we've got relegation to focus. Yeah, I agree. It'd be nice to win it, but it's not the season to focus on it. I completely agree, Comer. 90 grand a week for Edouard to not play. Excellent business. Do we know that's how much we're paying? Probably are, because they didn't need to get rid of him, did we? Did they? So we probably have paid his full wages. Leicester have been the better of the two sides, though. That is for sure. Ooh, good ball there from Decord over Reed into Justin. Justin can't quite get on the end of it, though. Casemiro. He's going to ping one. He has out onto the right to Marcus Rashford. They haven't got loads of men forward, though, on their attacks, Man United. It's easy for us to get back and to reset so far. Whether that changes, I'm sure it will, but for now, it's okay. Interestingly, this is actually Leicester Man United, isn't it? This is the Vardy goal, so I'll let you see it here quickly. One sec. Let me hide this. No, I don't think that's going to work, is it? There you go. You can see the Vardy goal. Well, we're not getting a Vardy goal tonight because he's not on the pitch. Boho says, lol, Rashford looks half-arsed. Yeah, he does. Samari is getting high. Samari is getting high here. Not high as in, you know what I mean? He's not just getting high. He's not just on the halfway line lighting up a joint, but... Okay, nice ball into James Justin. He's got a chance to put a decent ball into the box. He doesn't do it. It's too low. Samari on the packet. Yeah. Cannon looking good. Scored the other night. Really hope we don't sell him. Yeah, I hope so too. Are we going to see tonight maybe just a lift in some of the players just because of the opposition wanting to impress against big team Man United? Managerless Man United. Let's not forget that. Connor Cody, Luke Thomas out on the left here to Bilal El Khanous. McAteer's barely had the ball. He's barely touched the ball so far in these opening 12 minutes. Samari doing some step overs. He finds a pass through to McAteer, but Diego Dalot gets there instead. It ricochets off McAteer out for a Manchester United goal kick. Steve Cooper just looking his usual self on the touchline. That's not a dig, before anyone says. Alva's on the bench, isn't he? Would be good to see him against a Prem opposition side. Yeah, under Cooper, though, probably won't happen. He hates kids. McAteer did score at Anfield last season. Big game player. We'll see. We'll see. Leicester put in Man United under the press again. Can Justin win it back here? He doesn't. Goal kick. Throw in, sorry. Leicester have been good here on the press. I ain't gonna lie. If anybody's watching, let me know what you've made to it, because we put them under good pressure here, I think, so far. I think Bilal El Khanous went in a bit late there on Delict. He went down. I think he's back up now, though. I want a bad first half so we can cook in the second. That's true. I think we're playing pretty well. Tube Tart says I would agree with you. Lovely tackle there from Oliver Skip. Manny, I hope you're watching. I hope you're watching, Manny. The Skip slander. He's the king of Skip slander. Caleb Okoli. Bilal El Khanous. Leicester now playing around with it at the back. Luke Thomas, terrible pass. Luckily, it's matched with an equally bad pass from Diego Dalot. Boho says, Locks, our squad is not as bad as many Leicester fans will have you believe. Say we are shit to make excuses for tactics. I agree. That's Leicester Fan TV's favourite thingy now. They say that our squad isn't capable of staying up, so Steve Cooper's doing wonders. It's bullshit in my eyes. It's bullshit. I won't lie to you. I think we're probably where we should be right now. I just don't think it will last because of the manager. Ball forward here, long ball. Alejandro Garnacho here on the left, up against James Justin. He puts the pressure on quite well. Casemiro with a long shot from 30 yards. And it is a fucking screamer. It is a fucking screamer. Honestly, this goal is nuts. This goal is nuts. It's one of them where the ball leaves his foot, you know it's going in. You know it's going in. What a strike that is. Yeah, of course, yeah. I was about to say how is Ward ahead of Everson. Jeez, against the run of play. And it was against the run of play, but what a great goal that was. It was class. It was a great goal. I'm not going to deny it. There's no beating around the bush. I ain't afraid to admit when there's a good goal, but that was a screamer. Fucking hell. Garnacho here with it on the left. He does a little step over on Justin. He plays it black, as simple to Casemiro. It must be 35 yards out. It's as top bins as it gets. When I say top bins, it is like the toppest of the top bins. Like, it's unreal. What a strike. I'm assuming that's Cooper's fault. No, why would that be Cooper's fault? It was a great goal. Why would that be Cooper's fault? Paranoid. Yeah, no keeper saves that, Clemo says. Yeah, it's mad. So much space, though, and time to aim. You can, yeah, I suppose, Boho, you could say that. You could say that. But yeah. Everyday Gamer says Leicester absolutely crap. If that is a Man United fan, that's a baffling response to the start of the match, 16 minutes, because we've been better. Sean says, yeah, there's no stopping that. Unreal. Every Cooper out now, he's fucking useless. Everyday Game says. I mean, I agree with you, but not because of that. Not because of that. Leicester applying the pressure here in the opening stages since kickoff, since the goal went in for Manchester United. No one's shutting him down, but unreal take. Yeah, you're right. Cooper, why aren't you saving that? Yeah, get your gloves on, Coops. Martinez here. Oh, what a ball. Ooh. Man United now putting the press on. Marcus Rashford in the box. He fires one across to Garnacho. Yeah, Ward saves it. Ward nor anyone else. Yeah, Hermanson weren't getting that. Yeah, it's a shame, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I can't get over the goal. It's incredible. It was an incredible goal. I've just seen another replay of it. It's mental. It's mental. Right, Connor Cody with it here. Danny Ward hits it long, looking for Jordan Ayew, goes over his head and back to Matthijs de Ligt. That's one word for that. From Casemiro. I think he's had a few of them, to be fair, Sean. I think if it was anyone in that midfield, it was going to be him, to be fair. He's had a few of them. That's the difference, though. We don't have ex-Real Madrid players in the starting 11. Very, very true. Very true. Well thought there by Bilal El Khanous to header it over to Ayew, but Ayew wasn't making the run. Ayew was not making the run. We did used to have an ex-Real Madrid player. Can anybody tell me who it is? Here's the quiz question of the day. Who was Leicester's former Real Madrid player? Let me know now. Who do you think? Who do you think Leicester's Real Madrid, a former Real Madrid player was? There's your quiz of the day. No, it wasn't Damari Gray, believe it or not. Okay, now. Marty, no. Come on. People, how do you not know? Surely you've got to know who Leicester's former... You've got to know who Leicester's former Real Madrid player was. No, not Fuseni Diabate, no. Come on, somebody must know. There you go. Sandip's got it. Does anybody want to give a name? Shouldn't be hard. The bold Argentine guy. Shouldn't be hard. Right. Martinez hits it long, looking for Bruno. Bruno goes down, asking for a foul, but it didn't fucking... What, he gave it? That's wild. That is wild. That is a wild decision from the referee. How on earth is that a free kick? The ball goes... I mean, he gives him a little tug on his shirt. He gives a little tug. Yeah. Did Cambiasso play for them? Yeah, he did. That's Cambo, yeah. I'm still surprised it was a yellow. I'm not sure. I mean, if it was a foul, it was a yellow because he stopped a counter-attack. But still, I think it was... He only gave him a little quick tug and then let go. But Bruno and Lisandro Martinez now stood over this free kick. I'm surprised Casemiro ain't stood over it because it's literally the spot that Casemiro shot from his goal. So I'm surprised he's not stood over it. But there we go. I would be if I was Casemiro. Fucking hell. After that goal, I'd be stood over this free kick. What on it? Bet they score, Chester Leicester says. I hope they bloody don't, mate. I hope they bloody don't. It's going to be Amad Diallo. Not Amad Diallo. Rashford. Nice technique, but it hits the wall. Hits the wall. You can tell it was a nice technique. 21 minutes gone so far. Manchester United have looked the better team since going ahead. The goal was definitely against the run of play, though. Garnacho did find himself in the box there, but it is going... it wasn't offside. It was a good ball, to be fair, from Rashford. Sean says people already complaining about James Justin defending Garnacho for the goal. I don't think he did anything wrong. He forced the pass. So what is wrong with that? Justin didn't do anything wrong. Garnacho was one-on-one with Justin, and Justin defended well, which he forced Garnacho to pass. And no, I'm not blaming James Justin for that. It was on the other fuckers who didn't close Casemiro down. That's who it was on. We're not James Justin. I hate it. People get like these trends. They're like, they see James Justin getting stick and then they just feel like they have to do it every time. What, just because of Ricardo? Like, no, give it a rest. JJ and Ricardo should be starting. They should both be starting games. Don't just slag off JJ because you like Ricardo. Yes, JJ has his faults, but that wasn't JJ's fault. He forced the pass. He did his job. Bullshit. Don't listen to these fools, man. Don't listen to these fools. Jordan Ayew there was trying to make a simple pass and he got clipped by Ugarte. Cooper's not tracking his man. Yeah, it was Jose Perez's fault, guys. It was Jose Perez. I agree with you, mate. I agree completely. It was a Jose Perez. It's always Jose Perez. Although he's a baller these days, isn't he? Can you imagine him under Enzo? Would have cooked. Bilal Kounouz will deliver the ball from this free kick. He goes far left looking for Cody, and we lose out. Yeah, he is cooking. I love Jose Perez. I always liked him. Leicester came out the womb down one. Nice one, Ray, mate. Nice one. Duran goal for Villa. There we go. Duran has scored 1-1, Villa Palace 1-1. If you wanted scores around the doors, I'll do it. Brighton 0, Liverpool 0, Villa 1, Palace 1, Man United 1, Leicester 0, Newcastle 1, Chelsea 0, Preston 0, Arsenal 1. There we go. 1-0 Newcastle. Did I just say that? I did just say that. 24 minutes on the clock here now, and the Turkish keeper, because I always forget his name, apologies. He's got the ball here. Foot on the ball. David Raya style. Leicester have just lost any kind of rhythm that they did have, and we're struggling now. It's just all Man United, really. They're just protecting the ball quite well. Martinez, Bruno, De Ligt. Bruno into Delot. Under pressure from Luke Thomas. Does well, to be fair. Delot escapes, though. Luke Thomas is now playing centre attacking midfield. He'll have to get his fucking jog on back. Garnacho now on the left side for Manchester United. 1-2 with Rashford. Garnacho with it. Finds Rashford. James Justin intercepts and is able to clear. Only as far, though, as a Manchester United player. Diego Dalot. Casemiro. Back to the keeper. Back to the keeper. Game's gone a little bit dead. Little bit dead. Not like it was lively in the first place. Newcastle are 2-0 up. Newcastle are 2-0 up against Chelsea. Alexander Isak with the first. Not sure on the second. Kiernan Dewsbury Hall is playing in that game. What a shame for him. What a shame. Danny Ward, Connor Cody. Boubacar Samari into the feet of Bilal El Khanous, who has to play it back to Samari. Samari under a bit of pressure now from Bruno Fernandes. He has to go back to Connor Cody, who looks for a nice ball through the midfield, which he finds. Good football here from Leicester. 1-2 between Ayew and Reed. Reed tries to play it into JJ, and it's just a little bit too heavy for him. Good play there, though. Good little bit of build-up. Enzo ball, you could call it there. James Justin put in. Oh, come on, referee. No, Justin's not even appealing for it. JJ put Martinez under loads of pressure. JJ looked like he won the ball back, and it looked like Martinez fouled him just after, but the referee disagrees. Good build-up from Leicester in just a few moments ago, actually. That was quality. That was quality. Manchester United now with the ball. They get forward. It's Martinez, Ugarte, Bruno, Martinez, Ugarte. Man United playing slow here. Man United playing slow. Oh, ball through here now to Diego Dalot. Ball across. James Justin. That is on Justin. That one is on Justin. That one is on James Justin. That one is on Justin. I let him off for the first, but that is JJ all day long. That is piss poor. That is piss poor from JJ. What on earth is that? What on earth is that from JJ? It's dismal. It's dismal from JJ. It's shocking. It's shocking. That is lazy. What is that, man? What is that? I can't believe I was just saying I let him off for the first, and now he goes and does that. Anyway, Garnacho's found so easily at the back post, and he taps it in. Goal. Goal. JJ's just chilling, man. JJ's, you know when I said Samari's high in the pitch, getting high? So's fucking JJ. And JJ's actually high. 2 shots on target, 2 goals, clinical as fuck. If Rude is looking for a new job, he's always welcome here. Yeah. Steve Cooper's fuming. What's Cooper getting angry for? Look at him. Now he's getting angry, Steve Cooper. What's he angry about? Look at him. He's getting angry here. He's shouting. His teeth are showing. What's going on here? What is going on here? What's up with him? What's going on with Coops? What was going on? What's he getting angry about? Someone tell me. Does anybody know why Steve Cooper was getting angry? Jesus Christ. Orc Okay. JJ on a Sunday jog, yeah. Oh, he wanted offsides. Okay. He wanted offsides. Luke has pinched his job. Yeah. Well, if it's any consolation, Chelsea are also 2-0 down, so. Yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? I suppose. It is what it is. Oh, Man United are in again. Bruno Fernandes. It's terrible defending. It's blocked. What on earth are you doing, Leicester? Leicester, what are you doing? What are you doing? That is fucking shit. Oh, my God. It's hilarious listening to you talk. He was like this. He's like, Steve. I was trying to do a nasty Steve Cooper face there, but I can't. He was like this. I was like, what? It's not 1-1, Steve. It's not 1-1. You know, the red team scored again, not the blue team. It's 1-1. It's not 1-1, mate. It's fucking 2-0. What's he doing this for? What is Steve going on about? How's he got head loss when he's been the one causing head loss all season? Yeah, man, you want to fucking see the head loss on this channel, mate. That's how we feel. That's how we feel. Leicester win the ball back. Bilal El Khanous, he makes the wrong decision there. He has a shot from about 20 yards out over the bar. Error, Merchant Cody. It's yeah. Does that mean offside? What is that? What is this? Cooper's still not happy. What is that? Does that mean offside that he was doing this? He was doing that. I was like, what are you doing? Okay, now. Am I right in saying there's no VAR? Is there VAR? I've got a feeling there's no VAR. Let me know if anybody knows, because I don't think there is VAR. Maybe that's why he was going mad. Maybe he thinks it's offside. It was missed. Ah, dearie me, man. Man City Tottenham. I didn't realize that was a cup game. No VAR until the semis. There we go. Thank you to Ray and Travis. Well, that explains it. Maybe he's angry. Was it offside? I didn't see that replay. Somebody tell me if they think it was offside. Maybe I'll let Cooper off for his whatever that is, if it was offside, but I don't think it was. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter, was it? It wasn't offside because the fucking officials didn't give it. Samari into Ayu. Ayu's fouled. Leicester free kick. He may have a claim. There we go. But we sure his... I was going to say, was Man United player just been booked? I think so. Yeah. He's still going mad. Cooper's still going mad. I've never seen him this animated before. I have never seen him this animated before. He normally does his poxy little moan in the interview after the game, and he's like, well, it's not good enough. I can't do my Welsh accent anymore, but it's not good enough. You know, the officials, if I said what I really wanted to say about the official, but he's actually proper animated tonight. So whoever pissed in his Cheerios this morning, Arsenal are 2-0 up against Preston. There we go. Leicester have a delivery here. Luke Thomas into the box. Back to Connor Cody. Delivery by Decordova-Reid. Terrible from the keeper. Bilal El Khanous shoots. Oh, what a goal. That is good. That's a good finish. That is a good finish. That's a decent finish, That's a decent finish. Bilal El Khanous has scored for Leicester City. We've got one back. We were gifted it, on the other hand. You know, whichever way you want to look at it. If you want to look at it was a good goal, then please do. But it was gifted. Decordova-Reid delivers it. The keeper clears it only as far as El Khanous. I mean, it's a great finish. It's a great finish. It is a great finish, as everyone's saying. Locks his upcoming Moroccan fans going to be the highest watch on blue tinted glasses. Make the money. The Moroccans, I'm coming for you. Beautiful technique. It was, yeah. It was beautiful technique, that was. Yeah, for sure. What a great goal. It was. That's two great goals. That was two great goals. Fair play. Fair play, Bilal. He needed that. He needed the confidence. So I'm glad he got it. I'm glad he got that. Manchester United 2, Leicester City 1, with just over 10 minutes of the first half to play. Leicester City back in the game all of a sudden. Who would have bloody believed it? Who would have bloody believed it? Man United have an attack here now. Bloody hell. Marcus Rashford, Bruno Fernandes into the box. Danny Ward saves. Cleared by Cody. Good save by Danny Ward. Good save by Danny Ward. Something's just happened in the Man City Tottenham game. 1-0 Tottenham. Would you look at that? Already 1-0 Tottenham. 6 minutes in. What am I doing? 6 minutes. 6 minutes in. What's the Moroccan word for techers? Bilal. Man United goal. Man United corner here. Bruno to deliver. Don't know what happened there. I couldn't even see the ball. Garnacho, edge of the box. Oh, Bilal, what have you done, mate? Bilal, Bilal. Bilal. That was silly, mate. Bilal, what has he done? What's Bilal done? Oh, that was silly, wasn't it? He just wiped out Garnacho on the edge of the box. Let me see that again. Yeah, it's a foul. Free kick in a dangerous area for Man United. Dangerous area. They'll probably score this. They probably will score. It wouldn't surprise me if after Bilal just scored that goal, he goes and gives away the free kick that leads to a fucking goal. It really wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't surprise me. Bruno Fernandes to take. Leicester line up the wall. Leicester line up the wall. But Bilal's lying down at least. Bilal's lying down at least. Okay, now take your time. Take your time. Take your time. It is going to be Bruno. It is going to be Bruno. 3-1. You're joking, right? Oh my God. What on earth was that? Oh, fucking hell. I can't believe it. It's comical. What is going on? Oh, for fuck's sake. So Bilal scores the goal and then he gives away the most ridiculous free kick I've ever seen. And then Bruno takes a free kick. It bounces off JJ and it goes in the back of the net. Fuck. Then this game needs to go on Comedy Central. I'm not even taking a piss. Jesus Christ. What is going on, man? Well, there we go. We were back in the game for 2 minutes and we are now 3-1 down. Yeah, man. Yeah. I can't believe it. Bilal has gone from zero to hero to zero again. Good job, Bilal. Fucking hell. Danny Ward couldn't do a thing. Massive deflection. Nothing really to do. 8 minutes to play. So Justin was at fault for the second goal and it deflected off him for the third. Shocking. Oh, Man United have a chance to get forward here. Joshua Zirkzee into Garnacho. Saved. About to get even more embarrassing. Don't be so negative, Sean. Fucking hell. I can't talk. Don't get so negative. Don't get negative. To be fair, Garnacho should have done a lot better there. Corner for Manchester United. They go short. Ball in from Rashford. What is that defense? Oh my fucking God. Oh my God, what am I seeing? I can't believe it. Oh my God, it's 4-1. It's 4-1. What the fuck is going on? I actually can't believe what I'm seeing. I really can't. Oh my God. Imagine doing a post reaction to this shout of shit. It's delivered by Rashford. It bounces off Casemiro's head. It still doesn't go in, and Casemiro's got time to just stroll into the 6-yard box again and just pick it up and just hit it in. It's terrible defending. It's shocking. They want Cooper gone easy game and says, look, I can't see him being sacked after a Carabao Cup game, but it's a stinking game so far. Like it's honking. It's honking of shit, to be honest with you. I actually can't believe what I'm watching. Holy shit, man. Go on, score a fifth. You may as well score a fucking fifth before half time. Why not? The defending is so bad as well. It's so bad. So Casemiro brace. A Casemiro brace. Oh, Man United are in again. Man United are in again. Bruno Fernandes. Diego Dalot into the box. He's looking for a man. Step over, step over. Rashford shoots. Bounces off Skip. Bounces off Skip. Oh, dear. End the half. Just, I mean, you may as well end the game, to be honest with you, but end the half, please. Fucking hell, fire. Should have been sacked weeks ago. Sometimes maybe good. Sometimes maybe shit. I'll correct that for you. Rarely maybe good. Rarely maybe good. Often very shit. We want 5. We want 5. I'm surprised. Cooper out 9 tonight and he's gone. I mean, you could be right. Yeah, you could be right with that. You could be right. I mean, look, let's be honest. The 9-1's on. Didn't they win 9-1 against Southampton, or was that 9-0? Travis says mostly shit. Yeah. Well, we should have won 6-1 at yours. You are seeing the real Leicester today. I mean, you shouldn't have, but is that 2 defeats on the road now? 1 defeat was Reds now being defeated by shitty Man U. Can't remember if you guys have played since you played us. No, we haven't played, mate. This is the first game since. This is the first game since. 75 people in the chat. Please hit the like button and make sure to leave a comment and let me know you hear what you've made to the game so far. Boubacar Samari now giving away a free kick. Wouldn't surprise me if this one ends up in the back of the net somehow, some way, shape, or form. Cooper got booked. Send him off. Send him off. Send him off. Give him a red. Referee. Give him the red, not the yellow, mate. Come on, give Cooper the red. We might win a bloody game of football. Ah, dearie me. Fucking hell. After we lose to Ipswich, that'll be good. Bye, because Cooper will be gone. Sandip says, wish I was born in another city. Mate, what the fuck? I just got back from football. 4 goals. Wait until you see. Oh my God, they just nearly scored a 5th. It was very close. It should have been a 5th. That would have been Casemiro's hat trick. Just bear that in mind. Casemiro was literally 5 inches away from a hat trick against us in the League Cup. Genuinely. We are playing our second team. Who is playing our second team? Who picks the team? Tube Tart says, oh my God, should have been a Casemiro hat trick. Yeah, why is he playing such a shit team? Yeah, exactly. It's just embarrassing. Well, I'd say, yeah, it is embarrassing. It is embarrassing. Bear in mind, Preston North End are only losing 2-0 to fucking Arsenal. Bear that in mind. We're going to win 5-4. We're going to win 5-4. Yeah, it's shit. It's shit. But we've got a minute left. Well, we've got 2 minutes left. We've got 2 minutes left. It's shocking. It's really fucking shocking. Honestly, just end the game. And we're in the 40th. We're not even at half time, and I'm asking for the game to end. Oh, ball in. Garnacho with it. He shoots. That should have been 6. That should have been 6. But it's still 4. Oh my God. You know what? At this point, I'd take 6-1. I would take 6-1. If it was end the game 6-1, I'm happy. I'm happy at 6-1. Genuinely. I would take 6-1 right now because they could fucking hump us. They could hump us. I'll tell you what, you know, earlier on I was watching this TV show called I was watching a TV show called Dogs Behaving Badly. And there was this dog on there, a little Shih Tzu. And all it does is just humps everything in sight. And that's what I think Man United are going to do to us in the second half. Genuinely. There will be a documentary made about what they're going to do to us in the second half. Can't even blame. Who's blaming it all on Cooper, Joe? Who is blaming it all on Cooper, mate? Relax. Stop talking of bumming. You like a good bomb of Steve Cooper, don't you, Joe? Would you take Ten Hag over Cooper? Fucking hell. Absolutely. 20 seconds left to play. Just end it, please. Please, please, please. No added time. Thank you. We don't need that. We don't need that. Chelsea still 2-0 down to Newcastle. Xerxes was fouled there, but yeah. Yeah, it's really poor, but we're getting thumped. It is what it is. We just got to take it on the chin. And if you're like me, you got a few chins to take it on. Leicester just damage limit. 4 minutes. You are taking a piss. Fucking hell, fire. I'm not going to lie. It feels like damage limitation already at this point in the game from Leicester. We're just kind of playing safe now, really. I think we just want to go in at half time at 4-1 down. Mental. 6 shots on target, Manchester United. 4 goals. 6 shots on target. 4 goals. Leicester with it. Deckled over Reed. James Justin's into the penalty area. McAteer shoots into the keeper's hands. Into the keeper's hands. That was a good little moment there from Leicester. It would have been nice to score that before half-time. Justin breaks into the box. It falls, luckily, to McAteer. He hits it, and it goes right into the keeper's hands, unfortunately. But I suppose, if we're going to have to be honest, nice little bit of play there from Leicester. Not bad, not bad. Bilal El-Khanous out wide to Samari in the pocket. He's looking for someone. He finds Skip, who goes in. It bounces off the ref. Bounces off the ref. Bruno not happy. Bruno not happy with that one. Bounces off the ref, so it'll be a drop ball. Or was it a foul? No, he's giving it a foul to Leicester. Nice. Who's going to take this? Is it Bilal again? Ball in. Oh, Connor Cody's free goal! Do I get excited? I don't know if I do. Anyway, Connor Cody has scored. Connor Cody has scored for Leicester. It's 4-2. We're back in it, I suppose. Cooper's doing his things. We're going to win 5-4. What the fuck is this game? Is very true. You know what? That is so. I honestly have no idea what's going on right now. I feel pissed just from watching it. Yeah, anyway, for anybody who missed it, yeah, it's 4-2. Man United in the first half has been 6 goals, which is a bit nuts. Liverpool are 1-0 up against Brighton. Who scored that one? Gakpo. And yeah, crazy. Another comedy goal. Yeah, Ray says, are you not entertained? Yeah, I am entertained. I'm finding it fun, that's for sure. Although my definition of fun could be fucking weird, but yeah, it's kind of been fun. Spurs are now 2-0 up. I mean, at least we've scored 2. It's a good point. At least we have scored 2. Rashford's down injured now. More laughs than your usual half hour of football. Yeah, 100%. It was more laughs than the Forest game, that's for sure. Abso-fucking-lutely, mate. Abso-fucking-lutely. Damn, Man City giving up the Carabao Cup. Yeah, Spurs 2, Man United. Spurs 2, Man City 0, I think. Don't know if that's true. Mine hasn't updated. Yeah, I'm still a bit shocked. Anyway, that is half time. That is half time. Well, coming up to be. It's about to be. Rashford holding his crown jewels. Sir Alex Ferguson is in the crowd. I'm sure he'll be delighted with the Ruud van Nistelrooy in the dugout. That'll be nice for him to see one of his former players. And it is half-time, so we're going to be joined very shortly by a couple of the usual suspects. So we'll wait for them to jump in. Okay, let me know, people in the chat. Start getting your comments in now. What did you make to the first half? Because the lads are going to be on here very shortly, and they will be reading all of your comments. So please put them on screen, put them in the comment section now. What you made to that first half, how you sum it up, who stood out as being good, who stood out as being shit. Let us know in the comment section now, please. That'd be much appreciated. 67 of you here. Please make sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. We've got the lads joining in just a moment. The goal scorers, just to confirm them, just to remind people, Casemiro, yes, is on a hat, believe it or not. Bruno Fernandes and Garnacho, they're the Man United goal scorers. And the Leicester scorers were Cody and Bilal El Khanous. Right. Chester says it's like a FIFA scoreline. Sean says embarrassing, battering, could be 6 conceded in one half alone. Damn, where has that one gone? I'm personally enjoying the goals just flying in. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Right, we have got a 0 and we have got Manny. Does anyone know if yeah, he's joining us. Here he is. Hello, boys. Right. I'm going to start us off, and then I'm going to nip and get a beer, and I'll let you guys speak. What the fuck was that? That's all I'm going to say. What the fuck was that? There you go. Over to you.
Well, I think it's safe to say, Manny, that we've got Man United exactly where we want them. Why don't you talk us through that first half?
We're just lulling them into a false sense of, you know what, we'll let you have 4 goals. The game's over. We'll just nick one just before half time. But what they don't know is we're going to nick one after half time, and all of a sudden the pressure's going to come, and we're going to win 6-5.
Yeah, I think we're just like trying to like falsely give Casemiro a sense of confidence so that we can expose him in the second half for the slow pace that he's got. What did you make of that? Absolutely, was that a football match or a basketball game, Neil?
To be fair, I've just put down it's like a preseason friendly. It gave me that. It kind of gave me those vibes of, again, it's like both teams are kind of there, they're kind of performing, but you can see that, oh, this is a good place. We'll probably. It's even to the point where both of them are not really even celebrating the goals. It's like, yeah, they're going in, and yeah, we're having you have a little bit of a celebration, then we run back to the halfway line, ready for the next one. But yeah, it was a bit all over the place, really. We've not been bad, but we've not been good, and that performance kind of sums up Steve Cooper, barring the actual defensive solidity that we've relied on more in the previous games.
Manny, for a manager who's so pragmatic, how have we conceded 4 goals in one half there?
That's an excellent question. Because we never look rock solid defensively, even when we particularly try to play defensively. Coley's not. There's just too much space in behind. JJ too much space in behind. Cody's look rusty. Luke Thomas isn't this level. It's just a little bit all over the place. To be fair, we actually started the first 10, 15 minutes okay, and then Casemiro sticks one in the top bins. It's, you know, you can't really legislate for that. And our general play has actually been okay. I mean, if I was to be very generous, I'd say the difference is the quality of finishing. I'm probably not being that generous. So the defensive's been a bit poor. But like you said, it just seems like it's a pre-season friendly behind closed doors, and everyone's just sort of plodding along. And no one's really, really fighting for this at the moment. The game.
I'm looking at this second goal again. This second goal, I've got to say, Luke Thomas just steps way out of position, and Soumare's left one-on-one with Garnacho, not goal side, and that has worked about as well. As if I said to you that you're defending down your left-hand side with Luke Thomas and Boubakary Soumare, probably
back to the centre circle, boys.
Yeah, exactly. Let's talk about maybe some of the
again, like a basketball game.
What did we make of Bilal El Khanous's goal?
What a
great goal!
Half volley outside of the right foot, touches the post. So accuracy just fading away outside the keeper. I mean, that is definitely X factor. I've just seen that, which is exciting.
Yeah. I've seen the Tripod Onion said 48 quid for 6 first half goals. Value for money, that is. Absolutely agreed. I mean, it's not been dull, you can say that much. Sadly, after we scored that to get 2-1, I thought, wow, game on here. And then Bilal gives away an awful free kick, doesn't he, there? Well, I thought that was unlucky, but Manny, do you think that was unlucky, or was that poor defending from Justin?
I think it's. I know what you mean. It is, but I think it's one of those where it looks unlucky because it's deflected on there. But I think his head position for the header, it means that it's always going to be deflected in that way, and you kind of need to stay a bit more front on. He's just taken his eye off the ball late because he can see that it might hit him. And when you just turn your head slightly, if he kept his head dead straight forwards, then that ball is not going to be deflected in that way. So a little bit unlucky, but I also think that there might be something that was not right with the defending there.
Yeah, then Casemiro makes it 4-1, and I've got to say, if Man United had scored another 2 goals in that half, I don't think you could have said they didn't deserve it. I will say one thing that I felt was a bit odd is that I think their first goal, even though they had more possession, I felt that came against the run of play. Second goal was fair enough. But I felt that like after 2-1, we were trying to force the game a bit too much. And then basically we kept stepping up and they just kept finding themselves getting in, like even with a one-man advantage plenty of times. We got into so much trouble trying to play out from the back. So like Danny Ward trying to play a goal kick out straight to the opposition. Luke Thomas tried to play a ball out straight to the opposition. Connor Cody, recurring theme here, straight to the opposition. So the sort of playing out wasn't good. JJ said was an unnatural position.
There's a difference in quality, clearly, and we've certainly had a very big rude awakening here, haven't we?
100%. Neil, what did you make of Cody's goal right at the end there?
I mean, it was a good set piece goal, but the ball came to me, put it in the back of the net. I wouldn't say it was anything impressive, but I'm glad we scored. It was nice, the fact that we've got another goal related to that. But yeah, I mean, we've not got a lot to really sniff at, as you were mentioning, throughout the game. It was nice from the set piece. Again, another set piece. I'm really glad that, again, what's his name? Because you know him a little bit more. Yeah.
I actually agree with this. Mark Preston, 2 shit teams playing their best impression of football, I see. I agree with you, but you know what? It's also a bit like watching 2 homeless people having a fight or something like that. You know, when you shouldn't really be laughing, but you can't take your eyes off it. I mean, I'll say it's actually been a very entertaining game.
Yeah, and I think Casemiro should have had 3 goals. Should have had a hat trick in that first half. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Again, that goal he scored the first goal, brilliant. But the opportunity that he missed for about 41 minutes in or something, that was an opportunity where I was like, that was it. Andrew Hughes, that's the name of the set piece coach who's been probably one of the shining lights so far this season. The set piece coach, and what's his name? Nick DeMarco have been the 2 saving lights this season so
2
far.
players of the season so far, along with Mads. That's what the back line needs to be. That said, I got to be honest with you. I think that goal that Cody scores has got nothing to do with set pieces. I think Man United just totally switch off because it's right before half time. Like they should never be letting a Coley get to that ball, and then it comes across, and yeah, you can see Cody's almost like apologetically putting it into the back of the net. But there you go.
I mean, I'm just watching the 4th goal here, and Luke Thomas is trying to defend Casemiro at an attacking heading situation. It's man against boy. It's man against boy. It's laughable, absolutely laughable.
He's been pretty poor, I would say, today, Luke Thomas.
The good sign for us is that they look almost equally as bad at the back as we do. And I'm going to say something silly, I'm sure, but this game just doesn't feel completely dead yet.
I think there's more goals in this game. I referenced to Manny just when watching that game. There was a game that Arsenal once won 7-5 against Reading in a Carabao Cup. I'm not sure if I'd go that crazy, but I think Man United might get 6 here, but I think we might get a few more goals ourselves. So, absolute basketball score. But what do you think this does for us ahead of the weekend? Is it one that we just don't care, or do we think? Sean's put here, do we score though? But we have scored 2 goals there. Casey McSteer could have scored the 3rd. I mean, I'll give you that Man United could also have scored another 3 goals ourselves, but I don't think it looks like. Locks, what did you make of that madness?
Sorry, I didn't mean to put myself on the screen. I'm not that self-centered.
Ego.
I'm back now. Can you make it? I need to be centre of attention.
Yeah, everyone fuck off. No. What did I make to it? Well, I was a bit crazy, mate. Yeah, like we've all said. I mean, we were good until the first goal. It was a bit, it felt a little bit like the Forest game in a way, but I don't know. It was as soon as they scored the 3rd, heads dropped, and luckily we've got ourselves back into it to a certain degree. Steve Cooper got a yellow. Personally, I think it should have been a red, personally, but there we go.
Did he really get yellow?
Yeah, he's been booked. Yeah.
Apparently
Apparently, it was because, well, that's why I asked you guys. He kept doing this, and obviously, I've got no audio. So I'm like, what's he? You know, it's Steve, it's 2-1, not 1-1, right? Or 2-0, not 1-1. But apparently, it should have been a offside for Garnacho's goal. There's no VAR. No VAR. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Not sure I
Someone
agree with that.
has messaged me and said it was offside, but we'll have to,
Okay.
I'll let. Well, I was going to say I'll let Anil do
Then it
his
would be
research and tell us
3-2.
all in the instant match reaction. But
Look, I'm sure somebody's going to spin it that there's been a deflection, there's been a 35-yarder, there's been an offside goal. How unlucky can we get? But
to be fair, I'm just looking at that goal again, and actually he's well off. Dallo, he does make this type of run that he drifts inside to out, and he's like, he's probably 2 or 3 yards offside. Actually, to be fair.
Well, my question to all of you is, on the bench, we have Pereira, Vestergaard and Didi, Winks, Buonanotte, Will Alves, Mavididi and Edouard. Which ones do we risk in the second half to come on?
Alves and Edouard, don't bring any of the first team on.
That's it. Yeah.
Exactly. This game is unimportant. Doesn't matter.
Are we going to see Cooper use youth money? What do you think?
Alves for Cordoba Reed, get RU off, put Edouard on. We need to see minutes from both of these two. The game doesn't matter. The score doesn't matter. Put them on. Give them a taste of Old Trafford, particularly Edouard, who, there is a situation that if Vardy goes down, we might need Edouard in a big way. And he's just not getting enough minutes. I thought he should have started tonight myself.
Don't worry, mate. We got Daka back soon, so everything's going to be all right, mate. I don't
Christmas has all come at once.
Ian Acho's just scored his first 2 goals for Sevilla today as well, a brace. So, anyone think De Cordova-Reid's been all right? I think he's been all right. I think he's done a decent job. No, just me who thought that. All right, interesting. I thought he'd been okay. I didn't think he'd done anything.
I think he's given it away a few times in dangerous areas.
Just me. I'm alone on that one. What about last one, Samari? What we all made to Samari?
Do you know what? At first, I was really a bit annoyed with the Garnacho goal because I thought he's fallen asleep. But now that I've looked back and I can see that actually Dallo is like 3 yards offside, then actually I actually think he's been probably the best central midfielder on the pitch, even though Casemiro scored 2. I think he's been okay. But there you go.
Yeah.
Steady on Anil. Casemiro stuck one in from 35 yards, could have had a hat trick.
Fair play.
Tomorrow's not been better than him so far.
But other than score 2 goals and almost score a hat trick, what's Casemiro done?
What's he ever done for us? Yeah.
Other than winning the Champions League 5 times, what's Casemiro ever done in football?
We've got to cling on to that piece of quality from
Actually, there is one last question I want to ask. Manny, what have you made to Oliver Skip, mate?
Ron Seal, standard Ron Seal. He's trying hard. He's giving it a go. He's still too far at people when he's trying to close down at the edge of his box. The distances aren't quite right. He sits too far deep. Ron Seal, don't pick on me today.
I thought he'd been our best player, to be honest.
Yeah, like I said, Ron Seal. Actually, I might half agree with him. I think he's actually been okay because he's endeavoured. He's made some good tackles. He's putting his foot in. He's trying to link play. But I prefer to focus on a moment of exceptional quality from Bilal.
Well, Neil, there you sounded surprised. Who did you think was the best player in the first half for us?
I know. I was just trying to think because there wasn't a lot. Maybe Samore.
Interesting. I think he's been good. Hence why I asked, to be honest with you. Yeah, hence why I asked. And Neil, Skip, like him? Do you think he was all right?
I've not really noticed him, which normally in that position would mean that you're good. But when you're 4-1 down, I'm not really sure you can say that, to be honest with you. So I don't know. I wouldn't really say he's been bad. I mean, what's been the story of the game is that we look quite decent, as you said, up until 15 minutes, and they score a worldie. I think after that second one goes in, the heads drop, which is a bit of a shame given that we get back into the game. But just think defensively we've been poor. But is that down to Skip and Samari? Maybe not. I feel like the back 3-4 are all having bad games. Like Thomas, Justin, Akoli, even Cody, they've all just been horrendous, to be honest.
Yeah, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Right. Thank you, lads. Of course, as always, at the end of this, there will be a redirect over to For Fox's Sake TV for the instant match reaction. So people will see you guys there. Cheers, boys. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Let's get some comments up on the screen quickly. Let's see what people have made to that first half. Even Fergie is smiling, Dale says. Let's see Edward. I want to see how shit he is. Alves had to come on. Definitely Alves needs to be on. Clemo reckons can always recall Cannon if needed. Richard says Bobby De Cordova Reed is so poor. He's poop. Reed is awful, Rice says. Skip is like a Roy Keane, just without the anger. Mark Preston, laughing faces. JJ's been brilliant for United tonight. Skip over Keane. How bad is Thomas, though? Why he's still at the club? Never mind playing. 2-0 to Liverpool, Sean says. And Scarlett says Danny Ward has been our best player. He's very good at picking the ball out of the net. Very, very, very good, Scarlett. Very good. Very good. Right. Let's get the timer ready for the second half. 45 to 90. There we go. Remember, people, thank you so much to all of you who have got your comments in over the first half. Continue to do so, please. That would be much appreciated. The ball is just being taken to the halfway line by the referee. So that's on the way there. Any changes? Not that I can see thus far. Not that I can see thus far. Steve Cooper coming out now, and the second, never mind. I don't know why it's done that. There we go. The second half has begun. The second half has begun. No sobs. Thank you, Sean, for confirming, mate. I couldn't see, unfortunately, so thanks for confirming. But yes, as you can see on my screen, the second half has begun. No sobs, no sobs. Leicester, though, will want to start this half quickly and nicely. That is for sure. Get a goal early for 3. The game looks completely different. Why change a hot side? Yeah, exactly. Why change a hot side? Who will the first goal of the second half go to? What does everybody think? What does everybody think? Hot shit. Fucking hell. No, all I'll say is surely there will be less goals in the second half. That is all I'll say. That is all I'll say. Surely. Rye says he put £1 on a Reed hat trick to win the game. Jesus Christ. Bad touch from Samari. He's still able to find Decord over Reed. He plays through to Jordan Ayew now on this right-hand side. We've got no striker in the box, of course, because of that. Ayew. Okoli. El Canoose. Justin on this right side. Chester is convinced United will score first. Chester is convinced United will score first. We will see. Leicester with all of the balls so far here in the second half. If there's a doubt over Vardy's fitness, hence Edouard on the bench. I don't know. I don't think so. I think he's just been rested completely. That's all. I mean, having Vardy on the bench, it's just tempting really then to use him. JJ tackled by Lisandro Martinez. Chelsea are still 2-0 down to Newcastle. Tottenham are 2-0 up against Manchester City. Arsenal are 2-0 up against Preston. Liverpool are 2-0 up against Brighton. And Aston Villa and Crystal Palace are level 1-1. Still Leicester have the ball in this second half. Caleb Okoli. Connor Cody. Long ball through to James Justin, playing as a right winger here. Bobby Decord over Reed. Decent ball there from him. Jordan Ayew. Jordan Ayew still got it. He's in the box. He finds Makitin. It's deflected. It's blocked. It's blocked. Players shown fight. That's the positive. It is indeed, mate. Absolutely. No one's denying that. Yeah, 100% agree. 100% agree. There's fight. And you could argue there's been fight in most of the games this season. Most of them. That's a foul on Leicester. That's a foul on Boubacar Samari. Good job, referee, from Ugarte. That was Manuel Ugarte, the number 6. So many screamers as well. Yeah, this has got to be one of the most entertaining Carabao Cup rounds. All the games look entertaining. You're right, Yeah, looking at the score lines. I haven't seen the other games, but looking at the score lines, I tend to agree with you, to be fair. Samari well in, but the screamers cancel out with the shit goals. Yeah, it'll be either Luke Thomas or Bilal El Khanous to deliver this one. It's going to be Bilal El Khanous, ball in, decent ball off Samari's head, out for a goal kick. Out for a goal kick. If somebody could do me a massive favor, if you just refresh the stream, does it say now the actual scoreline 4-2? Let me know, please. That would be much appreciated. Thank you. Just give it a refresh and let me know if it says the right score. Remember, by the way, guys, full time there will be a redirect live to the Instamatch reaction on For Fox's Sake TV. Sean, thank you, mate. Thanks for confirming. Much appreciated. It says 5-2. Does it, Fox? Shut up, Wolfer. Shut up, Wolfer. Shut up, little troll. 4-2. Cheers, Ray. Let's run an attack. James Justin finds McAteer at the back post. He was stretching for it. He couldn't really do much. Couldn't really get anything of value on it, and it's gone out for a goal kick. Decent ball in there, though. Who was that this time? It was James Justin again, trying to redeem himself for a couple of mistakes in the first half that did lead to goals. Definitely come out the front foot this half. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. 100%. We need to as well, because, look, it might be lazy for me to say this, but if they score the next goal, it'll be so easy for the players to just give up, heads drop, and probably fans to just give up. However, if we get the next one and it's 4-3, suddenly, away at Old Trafford, 4-3 down, anything could happen. Anything could happen. But yeah, there is fight there. There was a comment earlier from Joe. There is fight. There is fight. Without a shadow of a doubt. Martinez back to the Turkish keeper. I should really learn his name rather than just calling him the Turkish keeper. Altay Bayındır. No idea. What was that terrible stinking pass from Diego Delay, or to Diego Delay, sorry. Xerxes will chase down Danny Ward, who just lumps it long. Samari into the feet of Ayew. Well played there by Jordan Ayew. Lovely stuff. Jordan Ayew with it now. He finds Casey McAteer out on the left. What can he do with it? Into the box. He does his man. Eventually it's won. A little coming together there between Ugarte and McAteer, and the ref's given a free kick. Great. $61 people here. If you can, please hit the like button. That would be much appreciated. It is free. Doesn't cost you a penny. No problem. But more importantly, please continue to get your comments in, because that is the thing that means the most. If you can get your comments in, let me know what you think to the game as it goes on. Already 52 minutes on the clock. Ball over the top to James Justin. He's in a decent position here. He'll look to square it. He does. Cleared by Casemiro this time. Good opening few minutes from Leicester City in this half. Solid first few minutes. Arsenal are now 3-0 up against Preston North End. Leicester will have a chance for a corner here. Leicester will have a chance from a corner. Probably going to be Bilal El Khanous to deliver. I think it is. No, it's not. It's Luke Thomas. Luke Thomas to deliver. He puts it in. It's cleared off the head of Casemiro again. Evening to you, Reese, mate. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us, pal. James Justin. Luke Thomas. Back into the middle of the park with Oliver Skip. Got them against the ropes at the moment. Get one and their heads might drop. Yeah, that's my thinking, mate. Yeah. Just get one. Just get one. And they start to panic. Ball to Justin. Cleared by Martinez again. Justin, you might as well pass it to him. Justin's been wiped out there. Naughty that. Late on James Justin. Not sure who it was. I think it was Rashford. Yeah, it was Rashford. Good half so far. Good half. Solid from the lads. Solid from the lads. Not bad whatsoever. Much better than the second half. Although we did start the first half like this. That's important to remember, I think. We did start the first half just like this. Leicester will have a chance from the free kick to get it in. We've been quite good from set pieces recently and today. Bilal El-Khanous to deliver this one. Ball in. It's deep. Cleared by De Ligt. Deckled over Reed. Shoots from about 30 yards out. Scoffed it. Bilal. Nice bit of dribbling there from Bilal. 1-2 with Ayew. Lovely stuff there, boys. Lovely stuff. Who's gone down injured? McAteer's in the box. He went down off the ball. Bilal is looking good. The video is already flowing through my mind, mate. The video is flowing through my mind. The post-match press conference might just be another head loss in Juicy, yeah, to be fair. 55 minutes on the clock. Leicester with another goal, another corner for Leicester. Luke Thomas will deliver this one again. He does have Bilal short as an option, but he does go deep. I'm not sure if that came off a United defender or not, but it's made its way out to the touchline. Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes. Man City have pulled one back against Tottenham in the added time of the first half. Tottenham 2, Man City 1. Was it that man Haaland? Should we find out? Doesn't say yet. Doesn't say. I'll tell you who's not been awful. Maybe I'm just being generous tonight. I don't know. Luke Thomas. I don't think he's been terrible, which is interesting because I think he's shit. But there we go. I think he's a terrible footballer, but he's not been awful tonight. He's not been awful. He's not been bad. Again, people in the chat, let me know now. Let me know now what you've made to Mr. Luke Thomas so far. Jordan Ayew takes the throw in. He's so wide that there's no one there with him. Sorry, there's no one up front. Bruno Fernandes with it now. Bruno Fernandes. Marcus Rashford. Cooper's waving his arms about. Joshua Zirkzee. Man United get forward in numbers. Alejandro Garnacho plays it into Zirkzee. Zirkzee's edge of the area. Shoots. Good save from Danny Ward. Good save from Danny Ward. That Zirkzee with it again over the bar. Warning signs there for Leicester. Good play from Manchester United getting forward in numbers. There's always an option there. And Zirkzee, he's going to come good. But that was good. But yeah, warning shots from Manchester United. Leicester need to wake up. It's almost like a carbon copy of the first half, because the first half we were the much better side in the first half, and then out of nowhere they score, out of nowhere, and then that's it, out of sight. So we need to get the first goal. That's a foul on I thought that would be a foul there on the Manchester United player, but clearly not. Oliver Skipp's getting forward now. He finds, he nearly finds Casey McAteer. Nearly finds Casey McAteer. Lissandro Martinez. Come on, lads. How do we go from good to absolute shit? Caleb Okoli. Oh, no, Okoli. Oh, my. Oh. Oh, dear. It's just so fucking predictable, man. It's another awful bit of an awful mistake. It's another awful mistake from Leicester City. And Manchester United are now 5-2 up. 5-2 up. Caleb Okoli under pretty much no pressure at all. He just plays the worst back pass I've ever seen. Danny Ward is beaten to it by Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes takes Ward for a fucking swim. He just sends him on his arse. Cody tries to get in the way of it, but Bruno Fernandes just hits it in the back of the net. Open goal, except for Cody. And again, Leicester City, after a good run of play, are let down by a bit of shit defended or a defensive error. What can you do? Fucking, what can you do? I don't know if, because it breaks easily. Yeah. I just had to make sure that wasn't like unpolitically correct then, but no, I think it's okay to say Poppadom defending. Yeah, it just snaps in half, doesn't it? It's just, Delap will have a field day against us. Luke Thomas was good up until the season we came in 8th. Relegation season, he was poor. What a beautiful back pass. Yeah. Absolutely shocking defended again. How many times are we going to get caught kipping? And let's be honest. I mean, the fucking, how the game's gone so far, they'll probably score a 6th. And it's just embarrassing, really, at this point. They've nearly scored a 6th. They nearly scored a 6th as I was saying that. Man United 5, Leicester City 2. You get back in the game. You're looking all right. You start the second half strong. And then bam. Fuck off. Fuck off. Okoli going for the -1 out of 10 rating today. What is he currently? He's currently a 5.2, so he ain't fucking far away. Score an own goal, Caleb, mate, and you'll be there. I refuse to believe that these players could look that decent days ago and now they look like the equal. But that's the thing. Even days ago, they look decent for 20 minutes. They look good for 20 minutes, 30 minutes at a time. This is Steve Cooper's Leicester City. We don't have 90-minute performance. We barely have 45-minute performance. Alejandro Garnacho now through. Is he going to get to it in time? He does, but he prevents the goal kick and just does a throw in instead, which I'm not sure is much better, but hey-ho. Dale Grove says, has Danny Ward done enough to be first choice keeper? No. Ahmed Diallo is coming on now for Manuel Ugarte. Sorry, no. Mazraoui is coming on for Lissandro Martinez. Mazraoui is coming on for Lissandro Martinez. And coming on is Ahmed Diallo in replace of Marcus Rashford. So Man United are comfortable. Ahmed Diallo will probably score a goal. It is what it is. It's funny because before the game started, I predicted a 2-0. Anil predicted a 3-0. Manny predicted a 4-0. And it's fucking 5-2. And that's now. Wait until the other goal's fucking gone. Brighton goal. Let's do scores around the doors, shall we? Brighton 1, Liverpool 2, Villa 1, Palace 2, Man United 5, Leicester 2, Newcastle 2, Chelsea 0, Preston 0, Arsenal 3, Tottenham 2, Manchester City 1. More holes in our defence than a colander. Yeah. More holes in our defence. No, I'm not going to say that one. Don't worry. Ignore that. I won't say what I was going to say. Jordan Ayew, Luke Thomas, Bilal El Kanous, what can you do with it, boys? 5-2 down. What have you got? What have you got for the fans? What have you got to get them off their fucking feet? The only thing getting the Leicester fans in the away end off their seat right now is the leaky Old Trafford roof. That is literally it. Garnacho up against Caleb Okoli. Oh, he does Okoli. Nice little block there from Caleb. Nice little block. Jesus. Man United still have it, though. Brighton away under Rodgers flashbacks. Dairo Adiola says painful score to see. Yeah, 5-2 isn't great, is it? 5-2 isn't great. Not at all. If Alves gets no minutes, I'll be pissed. I mean, for me, I'd just say, look, game's over, boys. Let's just bring on fucking Will Alves, Odsonne Edouard. Bring on Daniel Everson if you fucking feel like it. You know what I mean? The only thing getting them off their seat is getting them back home early. Yeah. Yeah, the more I watch, the more I see how flipping stupid it was to suggest that Decord-Over-Reed had been quite good, because he's pretty shite. Yeah, Man United now just playing out from the back. Home time after the next goal. I'd say so. I'd say so for sure. Bruno Fernandes into Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes, decent ball in there, bit of swaz on that. Off Martinez, off Delot's head. Oh, you bastard. Overhead kick from Amad Diallo, and it whistles wide of the post. Wow, that was close. Arsenal are now 4-0 up, I think. No, it says 3-0. I thought they were already 3-0 up. Were they not? Anyway, it's 3-0. Man United still 5-2, of course, as you can see on screen. 65 minutes played. Liverpool 3-1. Bertram was a better free than Reed. I suppose you could say that. Oliver Skip. Decord-Over-Reed. Even that was shit. Yeah, I'm sorry, lads. I got it so wrong with Reed. I got it so wrong. I'm sorry. Samari, sorry, goes long to find Jordan Ayew. Oh, it was a decent ball. Ayew's put the United defender under pressure. Ayew into the box. He should have shot for me. Should have shot. United have got the ball back now. Miracle, no day tired. What? Bilal El Kanous, Oliver Skip. Samari into the penalty area. Oh! Boubakary Samari. That was a hit and a half. That was a strike from Samari. Unlucky. Decent. He just took one touch into the penalty area, strikes it with his right foot. The keeper saves it onto the crossbar. Very good from Samari. Very, very good indeed. Off the bar. Did El Kanous score? Crazy, but 5-2 is criminal. We need to win this. Yeah, we ain't going to win it, mate. But yeah, El Kanous scored a good goal. Very, very good finish there. Very good finish. Leicester playing for their third goal, I suppose, right now. Turned up the heat a little bit, although it has left us a little bit open, and Garnacho now has a chance on the left side. Bruno Fernandes finds Amad Diallo at the back post. What can he do with it? Past Luke Thomas. Danny Ward saves. Garnacho still got it. Comes out to Mazraoui. He finds Bruno. Man United turning up the class here. Garnacho lays off Bruno. Bruno strikes off Mazraoui's hand, but no free kick to Leicester, even though, well, his arm was by his side, I suppose. Back to the keeper, all the way back to the keeper for Man United. All the way back. Do I put the hat on? The lucky or not so lucky hat? I mean, this was lucky once, right? This was lucky literally once in the Everton game. It might have been before that. Newcastle still 2-0 up against Chelsea. Might just be 9-2 with the hat. Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me, mate. It wouldn't surprise me if it all goes to shit now that the hat's on. Bilal El Khanous plays in. Casey McAteer, who's the less said about that, the better. Very unlucky that from Samari. You know, with Samari, I don't know if this is the same with anyone else. I just want to like him. I just want to like Samari, but it's just so hard. I don't know if that makes sense. I just want him to be good. I want him to be good so bad. Like, I really want him to be good. But he makes it hard. He makes it hard.
But that's the problem. He
Sack Cooper and get RVN. I don't think he's coming in, mate. I think he's happy as interim. And even when they bloody do appoint a manager, he'd probably want to stay as an assistant, won't he? Knowing him. Yeah, the hat's off. The hat's off. I mean, it's stupid anyway. I don't know why I even decided to try and make that a thing. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Yeah, what can we say? I mean, so far, Leicester have had their moment. This is what I said, innit? Like, we have our moments. Brighton 2, Liverpool 3 now. Brighton have scored one to get back. I don't know what happened there. Bruno Fernandes. Amad Diallo, side netting. And RVN not going to be retained. I think he will. I think he will be retained. United do this, don't they? They retained loads of people in the past, even though the new manager's brought in his own staff and stuff. I think he'll be retained. But it'll be interesting if I'm wrong. It'll be interesting if I'm wrong. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I would consider him for sure. But apparently he was considered this year, so I've just seen substitutions being made. There is no Will Alves. It's Yannick Vestergaard. Yannick Vestergaard is coming on. Right, let's get these substitutions ready. So Yannick Vestergaard is coming on for Caleb Okoli. So let's do that one first. Vestergaard, where are you, my friend? Where are you? There he is. So Vestergaard is on for Okoli. Next up is Facundo Buenanotte is coming on. Will Alves is coming on. Facundo Buenanotte, it has come on for Bilal El Khanous. So that's a nice one there for us. Buenanotte is on for Bilal El Khanous. How many fucking subs have we made? Someone needs to slow this down for me. Wow. Right. Can I have a breakdown? Somebody can you break this down for me? There's been so many subs. I can't even work it out. Anyway. Will Alves has come on. Let me do these subs. I thought Buenanotte did come on. Did I make that up? I'm sure I just saw Buenanotte come on. Edward for Ayew. Thank you. Where is it? Vardy. So Ayew is off. And Edward is coming on. Mavididi for McAteer. There we go. Mavididi for McAteer. So a few substitutions there. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, Buenanotte did come on. Reed. There we go. It was Reed. Man United with another little attack there. Doesn't lead to anything. Too little, too late. Alfie says, I'm shitting myself for Saturday. Yeah, it could be poor. It could be poor. We'll see how it goes. Would you keep Cooper playing low block if it guaranteed you 17th place? Well, I would for this year, yeah, if it meant 17th place, but I would change it next year. We've got to win against Ipswich. Dyro says, yeah, I agree, obviously. Coop is emptying the bench and Johnny Evans gets a run versus his old club. But yeah, Alves is on. So there we go. So we've got Vestergaard on for Akoli. We've got Alves on for McAteer. We've got Buonanotte on for El Canoes. And we've got Mavididi on for Ayu. No, on for McAteer. And Edward on for Ayu. There we go. Thanks, Cooper, for that, mate. You gave me loads of bloody substitutions to make in such a short period of time. I'm about a minute behind. I would hope Cooper gets sacked. He's shown no reason to keep the job. Look, Bruno Fernandes into the box, very wide. Look, people here know that I am one of his biggest critics, okay? But he has showed, hasn't he? He has given us a reason to keep him. And that reason is that we're not in the bottom three. You have to be a little bit reasonable. And I will be reasonable when I can. We're not in the bottom three. And for me, that's important, you know? But I still don't think he's the future. I still don't think he's the way forward. And I think we should make a change when we can. But we're not in the bottom three. So I think you have to give a little bit of credit. On the bright side, it's only a cup game. The league is all that matters. Yeah, at least we've got somebody fresh legs on now, getting a bit of experience, whatever you want to bloody call it, getting smacked up against Man United at Old Trafford. Bilal El Canoes, what do we all think? How do we all think he did? What's your verdict on Bilal El Canoes, people? Let me know now, please. Obviously, he is now off the pitch. For how long? Sean, I agree. Sean. I don't think it'll be for long. But as it stands, he's in the bottom. He's not in the bottom three. He won't be sacked. 75 minutes on the clock. Leicester with another chance to get forward here. Mavididi now out on the left. Mavididi. Will Alves shoots from range into the keeper's hands. Nice little effort there, though, from Will Alves. Nice to see him on the ball. Good for Bilal. Can't say much else. Yeah, it's fair enough. Good goal. Hopefully it gives him a little bit of confidence. Because he's not been great in the games he has played. And I'm not trying to be harsh. It's just true. He's not been great. But people might disagree with me on that one. Whole team performance has been shocking. Again, Sean, I think it's just moments, and it always is for Leicester, isn't it? It has been just moments for all season. Bilal probably earned a start Saturday. Oh, instead of who though, Joe? Because if you're going to say Buonanotte, there's not a chance in hell he should be starting over Facundo for me, mate. Not a chance he should be starting over Facundo. Facundo has been our best player this season, performance-wise and statistics, all of it. So I'd actually bring Vestergaard in for Akoli for Ipswich now he's back. Or do we play the back three and have them both? I'd also bring Yannick in as well. Back three, maybe. Who knows? This has turned now in the last 15 minutes or so into a bit of a nothing game, to be honest. A bit of a nothing game in the Carabao Cup. I mean, it's hardly a surprise. But there we go. Deary me. Deary me. Still Tottenham 2, Man City 1. It's only just started the second half, actually. 78 minutes on the clock. Can Leicester score a third? Can Leicester score a third? Right, let's see who's in the chat. Joe says Vestergaard offers so much more than Faze, and Okoli with the ball at his feet, much calmer as well. Just looking at who is here. If anybody wants to join at full time for a few moments before we do the redirect at full time, let me know. You can come and join. Come and have a chat with me about the game. Let me know and I'll put the link. If you do fancy it, please feel free to tell me and we will get you on. Manchester United now. Amad Diallo, Joshua Zirkzee forward with Bruno Fernandes on the left-hand side. We can't really win the ball back, and United have still got it. Bruno shoots from 30 yards out, bounces off a Leicester player. I think that was Buonanotte that time. Yeah, Werner is back. You're right. Mental, innit? Mental. Man United into the box here with Joshua Zirkzee. Joshua Zirkzee turns Cody, deflected off, or blocked, sorry, by James Justin, out for a corner. Out for another Manchester United corner here. $80 minutes on the clock. 80 minutes on the clock. Corner from Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes to deliver, or should I say Bruno Fernandes? Bruno Fernandes. What can they do with this one? Ball in from Bruno. Comes off. Delict. Ball back in. Cleared by Cody. Now Odsonne Edouard with it. He's trying to dribble out from our box like Buonanotte did against Forest. He plays the pass forward, but it just goes back into United's possession. Dalot in the box. Out to... I don't even know who that is. Johnny Evans now. Casemiro. Casemiro delivers it on the end of Fernandez's foot, and it goes over the bar. Come on, Leicester, man. What is our percentage of passes completed to Man United's? 65%? I can try and find out. I don't know if the stats are live, to be honest with you. What was your question again exactly? Passes completed. Passes completed. Does it say? It just says that United have had 4-4-3 accurate passes and Leicester have had 3-2-4. I can't. Wait, is that the percentage? That might be the percentage. 70% Leicester. Here's your answer, Ray. United have a 77% success rate. United do, and Leicester have 70. Leicester have a 70% rate. 82 minutes on the clock. What is going to happen in these last 10 minutes? 21 shots for them versus 10 to us. Here is Mavididi on the edge of the area. He'll have a shot. He does. It is saved. It's a shot on target. Leicester City corner. Nathan says, I'd consider survival and a half-decent cup run. A brilliant season. Cooper has chucked this from minute one. There we go. There's Nathan's thoughts. There are Nathan's thoughts. Get your thoughts in as well. Mavididi to deliver this corner. Didn't beat the first man. Didn't even beat the first man. Christ alive. Mavididi with it again. Edge of the box. Shoots blocked by Casemiro. Man of the match. Casemiro with the 2 goals and everything else. What's Sofa score giving him? An 8.6. Garnacho also with an 8.6. So maybe it is Casemiro. Let me know who your man of the match is with 10 minutes still to go. Some guy called Wheatley is coming on now. Whoever the hell that is. Let's have a look. Ethan Wheatley. He looks about 10 years old. And he's coming on for Joshua Zirkzee, so he must be a striker. 84 minutes on the clock. Chester says, I'm fine with the team. If we put a strong side and got an injury, we'd have a go at Cooper for playing full strength league over Cup. Yeah, it's easy for us to say it now, isn't it? League over Cup. It's easy to say it now that we're out the Cup. Well, we're about to be, but yeah, I hear what you're saying, mate. To be honest with you, I hear what you're saying. Dale says more bad luck for Leicester. Daka is back in training. How bad can it get? You never know. Ball into Edouard. He's in the penalty area. He's just got no space or time. I can't imagine there being too much injury time today, unless it's the subs. There were a lot of subs, to be fair, so maybe there is. Personally, I don't care about this results. Mavididi, no, lost out. Personally, I don't really care about the result. Performance is the worry. At least try and win if you rotate. To be fair, though, Sean, like I think, you know, we've had moments, haven't we? We've had moments. I don't think I wouldn't give us like a 2 or 3. I'd give us a, don't know, what would I give this performance? A 5 out of 10? I'd give it a 5 out of 10. Maybe that's a bit generous. We'll see. Bruno Fernandes, with it now. Into number 25. They've got kids on the pitch now. Man United have Mazraoui finds Diallo at the back post, cleared by Luke Thomas. Corner. Sean James. It's all about moments. Yeah, it is. We haven't been that bad. It's just silly mistakes against Scott. Yeah, don't get me wrong. The defense has been a 2 out of 10, but overall, I think a 5's fair. They've not been great. I'd only give them a 6 or a 7, to be fair. Diallo with it now. Lindelof, back heel. Shot from United. Blocked. I hope they don't add loads of time onto this because it's dead. The game's dead. $70 people here. If you can hit the like button, please, that'd be much appreciated. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. I know most of you have, though, so thank you for that. Let me know who your man of the match is, your Leicester man of the match. Start putting it in the chat now because we are coming to the end of normal time. However many minutes are added on, I don't know. But start getting your Leicester man of the matches in. I don't know who I'd go with. I'd probably say Bilal or Skip. Maybe Bilal or Skip for me. Craig from Dallas Foxes. I was asleep. Did I miss anything? Just look at the scoreline, mate. It's crazy. Crazy first half. I've said this about three times already, but for me, Saturday at Portman Road is a must-win to stay up. A must-win for Cooper. Yeah. Samari is Rise man of the match. Yeah, a nice one. Fair. Fair enough. Keep getting your man of the matches in. I'll put them up on screen shortly. Scarlett says, what's people's thoughts on Booba tonight? He has been shocking in a lot of games, but has improved. I think he's been quite good, Scarlett. I think he's been quite good, to be fair. Impressive. Could have scored. Great strike from him. Sean says, Bilal for me. Ball delivered here by Buonanotte. Vestergaard gets his big head on it, but it goes out. Do we know how many minutes we've got yet? How many minutes have been added? 2 minutes, I think. That's all right. I'll take that. I'll take that. Samari, probably one of their better players, but Bilal is my man of the match. Nice. Yeah, that's fair enough. No more Ward until the FA Cup. You've not got long, mate. You've only got bloody 2 months. Chester Leicester says gutted Rye. Yeah, you know what? I think he'd be good. I don't think he should start or anything crazy like that, but I think it'll be Winks and Ndidi again on Saturday, to be fair, against Ipswich. That's what I see happening anyway. We've got a minute left to play. Savinio, serious injury for Man City. Really? How serious? I mean, not like it really matters to us, but let's have a look. I've just seen him do some mental, crazy trickery there. I can't say anything about a serious injury, though. We've got not long at all left here to play. About 20, 30 seconds. Rashford hits one. Not Rashford, sorry. Who is that? Ahmed Diallo hits one from about 45 yards out over the bar. Oh, stretch it off. Fair enough. That was Casemiro who struck that from bloody miles out. He wants his hat trick, but he's not going to get it. He's not going to get it. The game is just about to finish now. Seconds away. Pretty poor in all. I'll give it, like I said, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. But yeah, defensive errors again, letting us down at the end of the day. It's literally that simple. Defensive errors letting us down. We weren't that bad. We started the game quite well. We started the second half quite well. We conceded a couple silly goals. Heads drop. We score one in the meantime, but heads drop, and we get another lucky goal from Cody from a set piece. But other than that, nothing really of any meaning. So, yeah, Van Nistelrooy embraces Steve Cooper, who was booked. Cooper was booked for that, lashing out, I think, after United's goal, Garnacho's goal, because he thought it was offside. It does look offside, and there we go. So yeah, if you haven't already, please make sure to hit the like button and hit subscribe. Like I said, there is a live redirect on. We're still here for a few more minutes. There will be a live redirect shortly that will redirect you straight over to For Fox's Sake TV for the instant match reaction. But we've got a few moments, so keep getting your comments in. Let me know what you made to that match, how it went, and all of that. Let's read some of the comments, see what people thought. Going back a bit here. So, Papadom defending, Chester said about the defending in the Leicester box. This was about Okoli's back pass. Obviously, such a shit back pass. Scarlett says absolutely shocking defending again. How many times are we going to get caught kipping? The lap will have a field day against us. Chester Leicester reckons. Playing to get Cooper sacked, Sean asks. I'm not sure on that one, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one, to be honest with you. I thought it's... I thought we were okay at times. It was just poor defending, let us down. Like the Forest game, just poor lapse of judgment, and it was pretty stinking in the end. More holes in our defence than a colander. If Alves gets no minutes, I'll be pissed. Obviously, he did get the minutes, so that's all good. Bilal probably earned a start Saturday, to be honest, based off that. Let me know in the chat if you agree with this or not. Does Bilal deserve a start? For me, it's always going to be Facundo, Mavadidi, and Fatawu as those three. I think they're our best options. But again, people keep telling me Bilal El Khanous is the future for us. You know, he's a youngster. He's got bags of potential, we're told, and from what we've seen of him, the highlights and stuff like that. And he's had a couple good moments. He had a decent shot in the Forest game, which could have gone in. Obviously, he scored tonight, which great technique, to be fair, put it in the corner after a mistake from the United keeper. But look, at the end of the day, I still don't think Cooper knows his best team, and that's a problem. That's worrying. But I think now, today, it gives him even more headaches because there were some decent individual performances in there. Boubacar Samari was good. That adds another dilemma to the midfield situation. Winks and Didi skip. Bilal, Facundo, you know, where does Samari fit in there, if anywhere? I don't think Luke Thomas was terrible. He's not great. Obviously, VK and JJ are always going to be ahead of him at left back. So I don't think that's really much of a dilemma. Edouard, come on, no impact. Again, I think Patson Daka will be straight in when he's fit to replace him on the bench. Edouard will just be a bench player and we're paying him 90 grand a week. It's honestly a bag of shit. It makes no sense. It's ridiculous. But that's John Rudkin for you. So yeah, I don't know. Let's look at some more comments. Scarlett says, on to Ipswich then, a game that matters, not like this tonight. Sean says Ipswich are going to feel really confident. Dominic says Cooper needs Ipswich win or he's sacked. Yeah, again, I don't think he'd be sacked. I honestly can't see Steve Cooper being sacked unless we fall into the bottom three. When we fall into the bottom three, that changes things a little bit. It makes it more likely for him to be sacked. But until we do go into the bottom three, I don't think I don't think he will be sacked. Is it better to drop a Coley or keep playing him despite these mistakes? Well, look, Vestergaard made a couple mistakes. Coley came in, replaced him, and had a good few games. So I think it's only fair you do the same in reverse. If Coley's made a couple mistakes, get him out of the team, take him out the firing line, put Yannick Vestergaard in, and see how he does. See if he improves us at the back. Because at the moment, it can't get much worse. We've been really bad. So many mistakes. Unless we're playing Enzo ball, I don't see it. I think he's on about. Obviously, just us winning games in general. Chester Leicester says, I feel for Cooper a little bit. The player he seems to trust and cement their place, then go on to make a ton of errors. But that's what happens, isn't it? When you've got players who feel like they're untouchable in a team, their concentration drops for just a moment, literally just a moment. Concentration drops and suddenly there's a mistake and we go a goal behind. We concede another goal. You need a kind of real, I don't know. You need a competitive squad all the time where people know that if they make mistakes, they're going to come out the team for someone who's been waiting. Cooper needs to sort out the defending. Don't know if Cooper knows where to play players in certain positions. FFTV Wolfie says, wonder what the happy clappers on Leicester Fan TV will say to that. Look, I don't think it was awful. I don't think it was like rock bottom. However, I can guarantee you right now that Happy Clapper TV will be saying it's Man United, it's the cup. We had a weaker team. Nobody cares about the cup. The focus is the league. It doesn't matter. Get over it. That's what it'll be. Anyway, right now, thank you to everyone who's been watching, who's hit the like button, who's commented. There's been loads of you, so thank you so much. We are now going to be redirected over to For Fox's Sake TV. So all that means, you don't need to turn off YouTube. You don't need to go to a different channel. Stay exactly where you're sat right here. Don't touch a thing. and it will direct you straight over to the instant match reaction. I'll be live on Friday evening for a look ahead to the Ipswich game, picking the team, etc. And then, of course, we'll have Matchday Live again on Saturday. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.